So for years, I never really understood why women had a lot of emotional ties to clothes. Like, I would notice, especially when I first started my business and started doing wardrobe styling and talking to women and women just sharing with me, like, they would be so emotionally tied to this stuff. And I'm like, it's just fabric. Hey love, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Shaquana and I'm so excited to share this video with you today. Today we are digging deep. We are going to dig deep, sis, into the reason why you have a hard time letting go of your clothes. Yes, I'm stepping on your toes today with this video because I really just want a lot of women to be able to walk into their closet and feel good about getting dressed and being able to get dressed quickly and confidently. A lot of women struggle with that, and a lot of times the reason is because of the state of their closet. It's cluttered with clothes they're not wearing. It's cluttered with clothes that they have a hard time getting rid of. And so as a wardrobe stylist, I guess just kind of giving you a background or context into why I wanted to do this video. As a wardrobe stylist, I work with professional women, women leaders, women in corporate America spaces. I work with a lot of women entrepreneurs, helping them style their looks for the photo shoots, etc., right? But one of my favorite things I love to do with my clients or for my clients is purge their closets. It's such a therapeutic experience, therapeutic feeling for both them and me. And it really has a lot of long-term benefits when you do it. So as I purged more and more of these women's closets, I learned just by interacting with them or them asking me questions that they have a hard time letting go of clothes because they feel guilty. They have regrets. And so obviously that's why they're like, well, Shaquan, I need you to come and do it. So I wanted to put together this video to just talk about some of the reasons why you're struggling and how you can overcome them, just in case this helps you get started with the process of purging your own closet. Now, I will say I do have my own like closet purging method, a closet purging checklist that I run through both when I'm purging my closets and my clients' closets. And if you want me to do a video on that, just leave a comment below, let me know, and I definitely will share that in a next video. Before we get started though, I want to make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit subscribe so you can be notified when I release more videos that's going to help you get your wardrobe, your style, and most importantly, your confidence all the way together. So for years, I never really understood why women had a lot of emotional ties to clothes. Like, I would notice, especially when I first started my business and started doing wardrobe styling and talking to women and women just sharing with me, like, they would be so emotionally tied to this stuff. And I'm like, it's just fabric. It's just fabric. It's something that I just never could wrap my head around. But once I started talking to more people and just doing my own research, I realized that it's deeper than the clothes. It's deeper than the clothes. The reason why a lot of women have a hard time letting go of clothes, or really letting go of anything, is because they're holding on to maybe a past experience, a past trauma, that makes it hard for them to like just release and let go of different things. Okay, so let's talk about why you may be struggling, or why you are struggling with letting go of your clothes. So one of the top reasons why, or at least from my experience, what I've been approached with, is all related to letting go of clothes that you spent your hard-earned money on. I've had someone actually tell me or share with me that growing up, they didn't have a lot of clothes. They didn't have a lot of money to spend on clothes. So because of that, now that they're older, they're working, they have their own money, they kind of hoard all this stuff because they're afraid that they can't get any more, or they're afraid that if I let go of this, I'm throwing away money or something like that. And my philosophy on that is you didn't waste your money. You spent money on something that you loved at that moment. You wore it. You've gotten compliments on it. You've taken pictures in it. You've wore it multiple times at various events. You got your return on investment out of it. Maybe. I'm not saying every single item. I'm saying in general. More than likely, you got your return on the investment with it. It's okay to let it go. And by the way, when I say let it go, I'm not talking about throwing it in the trash. No, we're going to be environmentally conscious, right? If that's a term. But I want to make sure that I'm clear on that. When I say letting go, donating to Goodwill, donating to someone you may know, right? Donating to other different organizations. I know if you have a lot of items in your professional wardrobe you want to get rid of, donating to Dress for Success, donating to different consignment shops, donating to different women's shelters. There's so many places that you can donate these clothes so they can benefit someone else if you don't find the need for them anymore. Also, you can sell it too. Poshmark, that's my go-to girl. Poshmark, Plato's Closet, any type of consignment store, Buffalo Exchange, whatever, right? So when I say letting go, I'm not meaning throwing it away in the trash, literally. You're just allowing someone else to benefit from what you had loved previously. Another reason why people struggle with letting go of clothes, or they struggle with that guilt or regret, is because they're holding on to something because it has some sentimental value, or it reminds them of a memory from way back then. And my thing is, I get it. I understand. I have a couple of things in my closet that I've held on to for over 10 years now. I'm looking at my bachelorette dress that I wore my bachelorette party, and then I even have my shoes I wore on my wedding day. So I get it, holding on to it, but sometimes people like to use that as an excuse when really it doesn't have that much of a sentimental value to justify you keeping it, right? So you want to kind of be aware of that. And then just overall, people just feel so much regret for getting rid of something. Maybe they got rid of something and then they just started thinking and overthinking, like, oh man, I should have kept that for X, Y, and Z, or whatever, right? So those are the reasons why, general reasons why a lot of people, especially my ladies, struggle with letting go of clothes. Now, how can we overcome this, right? I'm all about a solution. How can we overcome this guilt and this regret? And the first thing I would say is think about the bigger picture. The reason why I said that closet purging and getting rid of clothes is such a therapeutic experience, it's a rewarding experience, and it has so many long-term benefits, is because you are literally getting rid of the things that no longer serve you, no longer make you feel your best, no longer have any more room in your space in your life. You're getting rid of those so you can welcome space, so you can have space, and welcome in the pieces, the items, the clothes, the shoes, the accessories that do serve you, that do make you feel your best, that do make you feel confident. I often compare your closet and closet purging, your wardrobe, to a relationship. So rock with me here, right? Let's say you're dating someone and it's cool for a second, you know, going out, it's cool, you're feeling it, but all of a sudden they just become horrible to you. They treat you horrible. You're not feeling the relationship anymore. Being with them just doesn't make you feel your best. Sometimes we hold on to those relationships for whatever reason when they don't even serve us anymore. And when we hold on to that, I'm going to say, dead space in our life, we don't open ourselves up to the people, to the relationships that do serve us, that do make us feel beautiful, make us feel happy, make us feel confident. Same thing with your clothes. You wear clothes every single day. You want to make sure you're wearing the items right now, not later, but right now. Make sure you're wearing the items that always make you feel your best. So I want you, if you're struggling with guilt and regret, just keep the bigger picture in your brain. Like Shaquana said, the reason why is because I need to welcome in the pieces, the things that make me feel my best. And you will notice just the simple act of doing that has a longer term effect on other things in your life as well. Trust me. Been there, done that. Okay, another way to overcome the guilt and regret that you may experience when you're letting go of clothes is to get rid of the just in case syndrome. That's what I call it, the just in case syndrome. Oh, Shaquana, I may need that because just in case I have to go to an event, I need to go ahead and wear this. Or I'm holding on to those jeans just in case I lose those 10 pounds that I've been working on losing for 3 years now. Ooh, did I step on somebody's toes? That just in case syndrome. You're holding on to something because you're thinking that you're going to need it just in case. You're thinking you're going to need it in the future. You're thinking you're going to need it for some event or some occasion that hasn't even existed yet. Like, you're holding on to it just in case. More than likely, 9 times out of 10, if you haven't thought about wearing that item, you're not going to wear it. A lot of times women are like, oh, I'm holding on to that dress just in case I have to go to a formal event. And then that formal event comes up and you go shopping for a new dress anyway. So that's why I'm like, if you're not even thinking about wearing it right now, let it go. Let it go, because more than likely you're never, ever, ever going to wear it. I know without a doubt my closet purging method, my checklist that I go through for myself and my clients definitely helps with that just in case syndrome that I just described. So again, if you want me to do a video on how I purge my closet, how I purge my client's closet, and kind of like the steps that we go through, leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll definitely do a video for that. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to share with you as far as how to overcome this guilt and regret that you're feeling from purging your closet, getting rid of things, is I want you to learn how to have an honest conversation with yourself. And this is difficult. This is difficult for a lot of people. A lot of people struggle with being honest with themselves, having those hard, difficult, honest conversations with themselves, because it does take courage. It takes courage to face the truth and reality within us. I challenge you to take this opportunity to practice having a hard conversation with yourself. I actually found a quote on witanddelight.com that said, learning how to be honest with yourself ensures that you will make choices and create a reality that is congruent with who you really are and what you really want. Think about it. Food for thought. Some of the clothes that you continue to hold on to because you're feeling guilty and regretful about letting go of it, those clothes are indirectly preventing you from being who you really are and getting or obtaining what you really want. Okay? A lot of times, I'm going to use my professional woman as an example. A lot of times you want to climb that ladder. You want that promotion. You want that new position, but you're still holding on to the clothes that worked when you first had your entry-level job. Those clothes that you continue to hold on to and maybe every now and then wear may be stopping you from being who you really are and getting what you really want. So just let that marinate for a bit, right? Have those hard, honest conversations with yourself and say, Shaquana, why are you really holding on to this? What are you afraid to let go internally? What are you afraid to let go just in your life in general that makes you afraid to let go of this particular piece of clothing or whatever, right? So just having those honest conversations with yourself really, really help, not just with your clothes, but in life in general. So overall, the guilt and the regret, sis, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, but I completely understand that it requires some work to kind of just overcome that so you can be able to have a closet full of the clothes that you absolutely love. Like I said earlier, I envision women, all women, walking into their closet and saying, ooh, I feel amazing, I'm ready to get dressed, and being able to pull any piece out of their closet and get dressed confidently and feel good, look good as they're walking out of the door to go on and accomplish all their dreams within their work or business or whatever. And so holding on to these clothes is stopping you from doing that. And so again, if this is something that you're like, okay, I'm going to work on it, Shaquana, I'm going to overcome my guilt and my regret with letting go of clothes. I'm ready to actually purge my closet the right way, the quick way, the efficient way, so I can get dressed quicker, I can get dressed with more love and more confidence. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you want me to drop that closet purging video to show you my method, my checklist on how you can go item by item very quickly and determine what you want to get rid of, donate, keep, etc. So let me know in the comments if you want that. Alright, love, so that's all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you found a lot of value out of it. If you loved it, go ahead and let me know. Like the video, comment, and also subscribe so you can be in the know when I drop more videos. Until then, love you. Bye.